Man, we gotta do it like this. Whatever. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's Joshua, and today, man, stupid light, is a beast day. Not today. I don't know if you guys notice. Got a little bit of cut on the side. Yeah, I am growing a ponytail or a man bun or whatever you want to call it. But look, I'm gonna talk about something serious. I'm gonna talk about how to be successful, period. You know, because I already talked about how to find motivation and be successful in life. You know, I'm gonna talk about how to be successful, period. You know, just in general, just how to be successful. Now, you might be saying, how are you gonna be successful in life, or how are you gonna be successful in period? Because you're only a teenager and you're only in high school and you're only 17. Yes, and yes, that is true. But because I love me, Joshua, love to read books. Okay, one thing I don't love reading books that are like fantasy or like horror or like, you know, I don't know, fiction, things like that, like made up stories. I don't like that. I like books that help me in life. You know, help me how to make more money, how to be a better person, how to have more self-control. You know, stuff like that. Something that can actually help me in general. And so, yeah. Sorry, just my neck, my back. So one thing that the book I'm reading, it's called Self-Discipline, No Excuses. And it's on my phone that I'm reading. So there's about at least like 617 pages. I'm only like 100 something. And in the first few pages, it talks about this guy interviewing at least like 100 million or 100,000 people that are successful. They're like millionaires, are like filthy rich. And how did they come from have like a little bit in their bank to become filthy rich, you know? And so the number one thing that every single person that talked with the guy said one thing was self-discipline, where you had to like literally take some sacrifices in your life to do what you want to be in your life later on in the future. You know, talks about how you really have to be determined to be successful. Now, people say, oh, your dream is never going to become reality. Those people are never going to be something in life because they don't believe. They're not determined to become something huge in their life. You know, me, I want to be a bodybuilder and a big YouTuber that's going to be out there teaching people on how to be a better them. You know, I'm going to be here to also teach you on how to be a better body and probably even a better person. I'm not going to say I'm the best perfect person. I'm imperfect. Of course I am. I get pimples. I curse a lot. I'll tell you that I do. And I just want to say that for all those people that they think they're high enough to like already succeed in life because they're gonna go to big colleges and all that, not even the most successful people went to colleges. You know, I'm not gonna say who because I really don't know who, but I know for a fact that some huge people that are successful and filthy rich didn't go to college to get what they're at. They were determined to start from what they're at present to go to the future. So they saw themselves in the future becoming, you know, something. So they asked themselves, how am I going to be there? Start from now. What am I going to do from this point and on to be that person in the future? You know, so they did hard work. They sacrificed so many things. Like me, I used to play soccer and I loved it so much. I did. And what else? I also did choir as well. And I have this job, pays me. I love it. I'm amazed. It pays me for my phone bill, for my gas, my hair, so I'm good. You know, I still got some few bucks for me to go spend some stuff on myself, you know. I only work in the weekends because every single day during the weekdays I work out, except Thursdays. I at least have cardio or I have a rest day. It's depending on how I feel that day. And I made a lot of sacrifices to become where I'm at right now. And I'm gonna show you a picture. If I'm the best editing, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to pop it right here of how I used to look 7th, 10th, into 11th grade. That picture to a recent picture that I look now. And I'll be like right here, you know, right, you know, somewhere around here. I'll put this picture and another picture here. I'll show you what I've done and how I've been succeeding in life. Now, I'm not gonna say that I know everything, because I really don't, but by the books that I'm reading and other things, it's been helping me, and it can help you too if you guys read. If you are really determined on what you need. Oh, and this is a good one. The book that I'm also reading, the Self-Discipline, No Excuses, the author, he talks about how he even became more successful was he asked questions. You know, he went to like people that are already successful, asked them for advice. He took down notes, and he did that, and he just kept going and kept going, and he kept going to hire people. You know, every single step he went from one person that made it to another person that made it to another person to another person to the highest person for advice. Every single one of those persons he went to go ask for advice. And look at him now. He is filthy rich. He has so much money and so much wealth and so much knowledge because he went and asked and asked and asked. Wasn't afraid to go talk because he saw himself that he's going to become even more better than he is. Now, me, I love watching videos on YouTube to how to get me even bigger. Some of the workouts I do, well, basically all the workouts I do, I modify them for me to even feel more pain and more contraction on my muscles on how to become bigger, you know. And so one guy that I love watching the most is Bradley Martin. I'm gonna give him a huge shout out. That guy is amazing. He is so big, he has so much knowledge on the muscles, and he's just not afraid to speak out his mind. You know, he's just a strong dude, you know what I'm saying. I also love watching Kai Green. You guys know who I am. You gotta hit that like button down there if you know who Kai Green and Bradley Martin are, because them two are crazy. They're beasts, you know. And with Bradley Martin, from his before and after was crazy. You know why? Because he was determined. He never gave up. He never let any hate comments get to him. You know, he let those hate comments just motivate him to even become something bigger, to show those people that are hating to that he made it. Look at him, he's big. And I'm not saying hate comments are not a good thing, but they're also a bad, but they're also good. You know, I'm gonna say they're good because they're there to even motivate you even more, to show them, to prove them wrong, that you are gonna do something in your life, that they're not gonna do anything, that you could become something bigger than they are. So basically what I'm trying to say is, I'm only 17 and I don't know much of the world because I haven't lived through it until death. You know, I'm a young guy. But by what I've been reading, what I've been asking, been studying, been learning, is that you need to be determined to become something successful and to make your dream a reality. So it starts from today on how you're gonna make that future you become you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta start from now. Make the decisions now. Make so many sacrifices for you to be that person in the future. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Honestly, I've been speaking through my heart. Everything I've been saying is just from my heart and my knowledge that I know being successful in life. Now, as always, like I always say, guys, always, let's go, let's get it. You a beast, stay a beast. Okay, that was really bad, but whatever.